yeah, basically I am going to have a meeting with my mum. She found this, one of the rocket fireworks, but then what I did is I got so upset, I literally I ripped down my vision board. Good morning, Happy New Year again. And yeah, the morning after New Year's Eve, oh yeah, that's great, and then you're boom, in bed, don't want to get up. But anyway, I am going to a meeting, and you're probably thinking, Tanya, oh, by the way, my name is Tanya, Tanya. Tanya, I don't know why I said that. I'm tired, bear with me. So yeah, basically I am going to have a meeting with my mum. The reason why is because me and my mum go through goals together, etc. So in my first video I talked about how I've got loads of goals set up for 2022, and then I've also got goals set up for 2023. So basically we literally go through these goals together. What my goals is going to affect what her goals is, etc., because she's trying to build herself with her goals too. So anyway, so that's why I'm in my dressing gown, that's why my hair's a state, but I'm going to try and keep this content as honest and as raw as possible. So yeah. Well, basically my mum's late. I came on time and she's late. I'm on time. You know what? I shouldn't be spinning or moving around so much. After you've had one glass of red wine, 2 glasses of white wine, 3 glasses of Prosecco, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't be spinning. You know what I realised as well? Since I'm waiting, is I don't think I could take my drink no more. If I have alcohol, and just not spirits or anything, when I have wine or Baileys, over the Christmas period, I have it for a couple of days, and then afterwards I'm feeling so dehydrated and I need water. So I can't take my drink no more. Don't know how long I'm gonna wait for. This always happens. Well, it does always happen, but sometimes I'm here and I'm waiting. I'm here waiting on time, and I'll probably got to sit here another 10 minutes when I could be laying in my bed for an extra 10 minutes. So my mum just told me that she found one of the rocket fireworks in our garden. So basically oh, by the way, this is my garden. You like it? Yeah, so basically oh, you can see my reflection. Yes, I'm out of my dressing gown and I don't care. Yeah, so basically yesterday, well, when it was New Year's Eve, 10 seconds before the new year, our house felt like it was gonna be set on fire. That was just constant fireworks. So definitely this year is a lot more fireworks than last year. Literally the fireworks was just here, up there, back of the house, no, the front of the house to the back of the house, on top of our roof. Yeah, definitely a lot more fireworks, but look at the view. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back inside. Literally so tired. Like, we've been doing this meeting for like 2 hours and we still got more things to talk about. You know, one time we had a meeting like for 5 hours talking. 5 hours. This is why I need to set a day for just talking about goals in general. It's crazy because I haven't done anything, but at the same time, I feel like I've done everything. Just a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking. Ugh. So, mum's doing macaroni cheese, and I didn't do it because I don't know how to make it yet. So, what I'm doing is I'm just putting the cheese on here, and I've got to put more cheese on, but yeah. Hey, hiya! It's actually the next day. Hope everyone is doing all good and having a great start to the year. I'm planning to have a little sit down talk, just talking about like my views on New Year resolutions. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is get some wine, have a little sit down talk, and etc. Also, yesterday, what I realised is that I was putting the camera the wrong way around, so I'm like, but it's all experience, right? It's all experience. But yeah, I'm gonna get my wine, come back up, sit down, and then we can get to talking and stuff like that. Hey, so I'm just getting my wine. Oi. So what I'm going to talk about is my views on New Year's Eve resolutions, like New Year's resolutions. My view is that it's good to make, you know, goals like etc. like for the year, you know, that is all great, you know. And I've got goals myself for this year as well. But what I do want to say is that, so 2020, I made goals for myself, writing a list of goals that I want for 2021, like, and I was all set on this. And I remember the new year came up, and you know, obviously it's the same thing every year, you know, the fireworks, you know, like Happy New Year, like, and everyone on social media be like, yeah, like set your goals, like, you know, have positive vibes, like etc. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna make a really good start to the year. And so I made all these goals, and in the new year of 2021, I don't remember what I was upset for. Like, I was upset for something, and it was like a small thing, and I remember getting upset, but then in my head I started to think, like, you know, all these goals I set up for myself and everyone else, you know, obviously social media has a big influence as well, like on your thinking, like it has a massive impact. So I'm thinking like everyone on social media is talking about like motivational stuff and positive vibes, you know, but I got upset, and then I realised like the goals that I have set for myself, like I want to build like on different businesses for myself, and I thought, well, if I'm getting upset for this little thing, then how am I supposed to do these businesses? Like doing businesses overall, you need a certain type of mindset to keep, because you know hard stuff is going to come up in your way, and you need to have that mindset of, you know, when you feel down or when you fell, that you need to, you know, go back, pick yourself back up again. And I thought, if I'm getting upset for this little thing, then like what am I going to be like if this huge thing comes up, you know, and I'm not able to cope with it, let alone not cope with this little thing. So I remember I had like goals on my wall, my bedroom wall, saying that goals for 2021, and I got so upset. So I was upset for this little thing, then I got myself even more upset because I started to think that I don't have the proper mindset, you know, to get started for my year. So I was putting myself down even more. And you know when you get upset, like there's a spiral like of false stories in your head that keep playing, like the same, like making up these stories in your head that are not even true. And I got so upset because I was like, well, I've done all this reflection in 2020, and this little thing that came up in the new year, the 1st of January in 2021. That first day, like I'm just getting upset for a little thing, and I start to put myself down. I start to say I can't do this no more. Like I can't build on businesses, like the businesses that I want anymore. Like I don't have the capability to start up my businesses because I just don't have the strength, the mental strength to be ready for that. So I just kept putting myself down, like constant negative thoughts, constant negative words that I just kept voicing out like in the universe. And so what I did, right, like I had goals on my wall, but then what I did is I got so upset, like I literally I ripped down my vision board, I ripped down all my pictures, like I've got some like more not pictures, like more stuff written down up there, more paper stuff, got a poster there, got like 2 papers there, my affirmations, got goals on this side of the wall. I ripped it all down, and it was literally like scattered of papers like all over my floor. And I remember like my mum coming in and just being like, you know, like just making it out like what I was doing was just not a big deal, and I just worked myself up. I was just being so hard on myself. And it's like, with that story, I just want to just say, like, it's okay, like you got yourself like, it's really good that you got yourself like goals set out and stuff like that, but don't beat yourself up like if you have that one negative thought, or if you go in a spiral of thoughts. And then what really counts is that you don't stay in that spiral of thoughts. What really counts is having that moment to yourself of, you know, being upset for a little bit, and then recognizing, you know, what was the real issue here. And then you become more aware of yourself and whatever insecurity that you have about yourself. Take a moment, calm down. So that's what I did. I had to calm down, but it took me a while to calm down and actually like say to myself, like, you know, I wouldn't be having all these ideas, these amazing business ideas, you know, if I wasn't able to handle it. So I am able to handle all this stuff. So all these papers that I said I had on the floor, like I literally had to pick up like all my papers again, pick up my vision board off from the floor and just put it back up, you know. And because, you know, as I said, I had to realize that I am more than capable of doing this stuff. Like if I get upset for a small thing, doesn't mean that I'm not ready for other things coming my way. It's just being constantly aware of myself and constantly growing as a person. So, you know, I just want to get out there and saying to people, like, even though you set these goals for yourself, and if you have one slip up, or if you have one negative thought, or if you know, if something happens that is out of your control, doesn't mean that you have failed those goals that you set out yourself in the new year. Like not the whole year needs to be perfect, you know. It's natural to have little mistakes, little flaws like in your year. It's okay, even if it's big flaws, but it's okay to have it during your year, because that's what helps you to grow. that's what helps you to learn about yourself. And then you can look back on the year and be like, yeah, like this is what happened, and this is what I learned from it, you know, and I'm going to continue this throughout the next year, you know. Just because you set yourself out a goal for 1 year, it doesn't mean you're going to get it perfect in that 1 year. You get what I mean? So for me, like, my goals is completing the goals that I didn't finish in 2021, because the goals I set out for myself, it takes more than a year to complete, you know. And when I do complete it, there's no that's not the finishing line. Like, there's always more growth you can do from those goals you finish out. So I hope what I'm saying makes sense. So yeah, that's my thoughts. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to attempt to start building my mum's art desk. So for Christmas, me and my nan, well, I say my nan, my grandma and my uncle all chipped in to do a joint present to get my mum a art desk. So my mum does art and she wants to do that for a living in the future. So she's been wanting this desk since 2020, and I remember she sent the link to me, well, to the family group chat, and I remember saving it down, the link. So I remember going through my emails or all my notes on my phone to try and find this link. So I found it, so she's got it, but it's a big desk, it's a really heavy box. So I'm just gonna show you guys me trying to attempt to put it together. So that should be fun. But yeah, hopefully what I just said earlier made sense, and you know, somebody could relate or whatnot. But that was just my initial thoughts, like what my initial thoughts are for New Year resolutions overall. So yeah, so time to get started on this art desk. Yay.
You can take it out. Good luck with that.
There's the instructions.
Honestly, I can see you having an accident just here.
See, I was lucky with the chair. I was lucky with the chair. It's very easy.
Just a few pieces, but Tanya's still taking out the pieces. It's taken about 5 minutes nearly.
This is a lot of stuff.
And Tanya never puts things together on her own.
No.
She looked at the instruction manual, gave it some look, and just threw it away into dust. So I know that she's not going to get it done.
I'm not looking at it now. I have to take these things upstairs.
Yeah, because it's going to make your brain hurt. Look at page 1.
How many
See
pages?
if you get it first. If you get it, then you know it's progress.
Yeah,
I feel like if it's not from Amazon, then it shouldn't be that.
I'll get worried that that thing is going to turn inside out, and then I'll never be able to get to sit down. You're not me in the head or something.
Wait, where did you buy it from?
Or be lopsided.
Amazon.
Oh. See, I don't trust Amazon because I remember you put like desk thing, bedside table.
Yeah.
And
I've got her sliding wardrobe from Amazon. How long did it take me? Like, it took us all day.
Oh, but the things.
Yeah.
They've actually labelled. They've actually labelled.
Yes, they're
it.
supposed to.
But some places they don't.
No, but that's because they're crap. This one.
People trying to kill me. Sweating. I was about to give up, but turns out you really have to follow instructions, because I put certain things the wrong way, had to unscrew, rescrew. I'm still working on it, but I like to think I'm nearly finished. So it's progress so far. I've done that little, I've done this little thing here, so that's done. Done this, so I just need to attach this desk onto that thing. I've got a couple bars to put here, but yeah, nearly done, nearly done. But yeah, never try to give up and always read instructions. I'm tired. Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh my gosh, I actually did it. But there's only like, oh, this is the screws that I had. So step 1, step 2. And to be honest, at the beginning, I wasn't really following the steps with the screws, because let's say you had like W5 and then there'll be another W5 there, and I'll just take this one instead of this one, and it's like, that's how I got myself in a mess. This stool don't even balance, so she can't use that stool, but she's got her like white chair over there. So yeah, that's basically it. And then you've got this table that slides in and out, and as I said, you've got the drawers here, put stuff there, tuck that in there. You could put her pencils and other art stuff here, and then more stuff here. This is like swingy, and then any like other pencils put here. And then basically with this, so it goes in different levels, so you know, like this gold thing here, so you can literally lift it up and down, and it will like change like the angle of the table. So yeah, I did it. Now I'm gonna go downstairs, watch some Cobra Kai, have some more wine, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm done. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Obviously more vlogs to come soon, and yeah, bye.